Barney and Roland are lucky dogs. They got a second chance thanks to Alachua County Animal Services and the Alachua County Sheriff's Office's Paws on Parole program. But they're not the only ones getting a second chance. Paws on Parole is also making a difference in the lives of inmates at the Alachua County Jail.
It's changing dogs' lives and people's lives. It gave me purpose while I was in here. It gave me something, it gave me a responsibility. It taught me a lot about myself. Gave me, gave me drive, it taught me a lot.
The program uses female trustees at the jail to train the dogs for 8 weeks.
So we work out of Patricia McConnell's family-friendly dog training book. It's a 6-week program, week to week. Any family can get this book. It's really good stuff. All positive training, all positive treat reward training, then they fade that. And then the last 2 weeks are geared towards passing the Canine Good Citizens test. So that's an 8-week program.
When they first get here, when they come from the shelter, they don't know their name, so we teach them their name. Teach them their name, and then we teach them to sit, to stay, and we teach them the agility course.
The dogs learn a lot in the 8 weeks leading to graduation, and so do their teachers.
I'm looking for girls that do want to make changes in their life. I've had females come out here and start with me, and they're withdrawn, they're quiet, they're focused on themselves. And once they start out here and they start working with the dogs, and they see that the freedom that they have out here to be able to do a job, they blossom.
It helped me to be patient while training him. He helped me in different ways. I felt sad and stuff like that, and he helped me how to put my mind in something else.
Just being able to work with the dogs, it's rewarding, very rewarding. It's not just about getting out of the jail, it's about being able to train and say you've done something.
A lot of these gals get into trouble because they have low self-esteem. You see a lot of change come over them. They open up, they start talking. We spend time talking about their cases, their circumstances, things that they want to change in their lives. And a lot of this is done through the training of the dogs. They're learning techniques on how to change their own behavior.
Positive changes for the dogs and for their trainers.
We have a 100% adoption rate. Over 80% of the inmates who go through this program do not return to jail, so it's a great return on the investment. It also changes, research has showed that it changes the inmates' ability to work with others, to have better patience with their family, to be nurturing, and to have confidence, belief in themselves that they may not have had before. So it's a win-win situation.
We'll be happy to take our little dog home, and I think, quite frankly, the most important part that does help the folks that are having to live here.
They can actually translate some of the skills, not necessarily animal, but just responsibility and whatnot, into something that can be utilized outside in the outside world, and they become productive members of society. That's just a remarkable success.
It never even dawned on me that I could have like a career working with animals. It's changed my life. It's changed my sobriety, because that was part of the reason why I ended up here. So I'm currently in recovery. I've got over 7 months clean, and I have this program to thank for that. It changed everything for me.
But when the training is through, letting go can be hard.
I'm probably gonna cry, and I've only been with him a week and a half, but they're great dogs, both him and Roland are.
For some, saying goodbye is even important enough to return to jail.
I just got out of jail 5 days ago, and I decided to come back because I miss my dog Barney, and I really want to be part of the graduation. I want to see him go with his new family. I know I'm gonna cry. I miss him really, really bad this last 5 days. That's why I decided to come and see him for the last time.
But it's definitely worth the tears.
When you see the pride in them talking about their dogs with the new families, that's the best feeling I've ever seen. Just to see that whole transition take place, I love it.
For Take 5, I'm Alan Yetter.